Damn, I was just reading that video about Tammy Terrell, and her past. That was so sad. But yeah, I'm in
In a
an
quarter mile,
emotional
turn left on Walter P. Chrysler Freeway using the left
moment
lane.
right now because it's like have been learning how to breathe a lot. So I'm kind of learning how to do this so I don't hold on. I do feel like, you know, people that I used to have a close attachment with or a close relationship with, it's like you're too attached to only thinking about yourself and what you don't have. Like it's a scarcity mentality, and I'm not in that vibration. Like I'm in the vibration of collaboration, togetherness, like love, community. Like that's where I'm at. So to see someone with so much potential not use it is heartbreaking because you can give them all the
Turn left on Walter
answers,
P. Chrysler Freeway.
but they still just proceed to hold on. I feel like the relationship with that was very similar to, you know, my father because it's like just seeing devastation on someone
Using the left
and
lane, keep left onto I-75 North.
they never choose to snap out of it. They never choose to let go. They just keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result is insanity. Hoping things will change and it's never going to change and you're too afraid to pivot and it's like could you please just pivot, if not for me, at least for yourself or the family or the life you want to create. And I just it's a lot of Capricorn moons who need to learn how to pivot and let go and not be stuck in pain and anguish. And I feel like that was my lesson was to learn how to focus more on myself. What do I need instead of being focused? Yeah, that's a positive omen. The Star Trucking Company. It's like it's a slogan on there. It's like the Moon Star or something. But yeah, it's like I don't want to be caught up in that vibration of lack, like always missing, always longing, always lusting. Like that's always yearning. Like at some point you gotta fulfill the need, and that's
In
how
2
we
miles,
get
take right exit
from
60 toward 9 Mile Road.
that's how we can get from Capricorn to Aquarius energy. Is just so many people still holding on to something that Saturn Pisces has already dissolved. It's gone now. And Saturn Aries is like, okay, pivot. It's a new direction. Like you have to go here now. This is your next step because if you let go, then it's a whole new world. If you haven't let go, you're paying karmic dues to something you chose not to let go of. You're still carrying the weight of it. And it could be in different areas for different people, but wherever you have Capricorn energy or Aquarius energy, especially at that 28-degree mark where the new moon eclipse took place, it's like this is a whole new shift now. Something has been completely removed and cut. And if you try to go back and take it or try to attain it in some form or fashion when you've already been shown that it's not going to work, you just gotta accept it. Like that work ain't working. Big shot. Like is that your work ain't working? Like do something else. And it could be career wise. Like use your network to make your best work. My mouth is my moneymaker. Okay, find something else to do. I was about to say also I'm hearing find something better to find somebody else to play with because that's what's going to be the energy that's going to be given to you if you do not let go is find somebody else to play with because you're playing games with people, you're being emotionally manipulative. That's you're going to have to pay for that. And how many times do you want to pay the same price over and over, knowing it's going to get higher and higher and higher when you're not utilizing it properly? You're going to feel like you're being overcharged or you got to give too much or this something is unfair, but you created the imbalance, the unfairness in that, which is why Saturn exalts in Libra.
In a half mile, take right
So
exit
it's
60
like
toward 9 Mile Road using the
trying
right
to
lane.
heal, trying to heal the relationship with my father that relates to somebody that is in closer proximity. It's like, okay, now I kind of see how I'm going to get through a grievance a little more stable now than I have been before because You know, it was hard grieving somebody that's still alive, but now grieving them while they're still alive and knowing that they never are allowed back in your life again, period. It's something that I know I can do because I've done it before. You know, I've done it before.
In a quarter mile, turn right on West 9 Mile Road.
So yeah, it's like I'm grieving the same energy. And I had a dream. That's what made me turn the camera on. I had a dream that other people look like it's like the person in the dream, like I know who it is, but their energy was very similar to someone else, and it was like, how is that even possible? Like, what are you trying to tell me? You know what I'm saying? And it's like these niggas is the same, same energy, same type of person, like same, like really is the same. And right when I was saying it out loud, someone was driving past me and water splashed on the windshield. And my windshield wiper just was already on cue to wipe that shit off. So it was like, yeah, it was like a wake up call right there in that moment that it was like the same thing. It's been the same energy. And every person that I've dealt with romantically is like, I'm working so hard, but your work ain't working because you working out of lack instead of abundance. If you worked out of abundance instead of lack, like you already have everything you need and you're maintaining and you're more than grateful to receive more because
right on West 9
you
Mile
do
Road.
want more, but
Right.
you're not craving it. You don't feel like it's unattainable. It is attainable. Everything is attainable. Like why would it not be yours? Like you have to elevate in consciousness from that, perspective. Like then it was like being with people, dating people with that lack mentality are people who will cast their pearls before swine and then get mad that they in a pig pen. Like you did it to yourself. And I just don't want to be in the energy of where I wish I could have did something that I really wanted to do. And I had every intention, I had all the passion, but I just couldn't get right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, actually, I can. Actually, I don't have to think or feel that way. That's not how things get made or created that will last a lifetime. That's not how legacies are made. So, and legacy also meaning like family life, that legacy or businesses legacy. You know what I'm saying? But it really did like kind of put me hip to like, that's how I'm going to heal. Somebody that I wanted to be with, wanted to marry, and all that stuff. And it's like one day it just hit me like, wow, you really don't care. Like that's all I could think is you really don't care. And wanting that so badly, and then just being like, actually, subconsciously, I've been giving out hints that I don't want to be involved, but consciously, I was psyching myself out, thinking I'm just overreacting because that's what I'm being told. And it's all just bullshit. It's just major manipulation. Like men be jealous of women, they compete with women. It's like you don't have to do all of that. You can just be yourself. But you so surrounded by other people all the time, 100% of your time, you never got a chance to be yourself. So all you do is walk around stealing other people's identities, and then end up in a situation you can't get out of because nigga, you did it. I told niggas was gonna go to jail and they chucked it off, but you might not think you in a physical jail yet, but you definitely in a spiritual one. And all you gotta do is be remorseful, apologize for what you did, and actually mean it, and never do it again. But repentance is only for the strong, not for the weak.